Hey, what's up everyone? It is me, Danny Lightning. Hope you guys are doing good today. So we are going to be checking out Robots, the 11.3 update notes. The new updates here, it starts tomorrow on Tuesday. Today's Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday, and Tuesday is when this thing starts. So the first thing they have up here is a vent on a yummy wave. I don't know what that means, but this is just telling you what's in the data pads. And yeah, new data pads, guys and gals. New data pads. I think that's self-explanatory. So the first thing is we have the new Stryx build. It says this thing is going to be vulnerable in close combat. I'm pretty sure that means this thing is going to be a squishy turd that dies really easily, but has huge amounts of firepower. This thing is going to have 5 heavy weapons. 5, guys. 5 heavy weapons. That is crazy. Now the good news is it's only going to have 3 at all times, and then the other 2 come out when it uses the ability. So it's going to have like 6 seconds of crazy damage. But it's also going to have immunity to suppression. So it's not going to be able to get blinded or suppressed. That's going to be pretty insane. For the ultimate advantage, the pilot rider adds shield piercing capabilities, meaning it's going to have shield breaker if you go through this. So this is basically like a nerf to the sword robot or anything with a shield. So yeah, you're going to have some robot setting back 12,000 meters away, breaking shields, 5 heavy weapons. That's going to be crazy. I'm not looking forward to being shot by this thing. I mean, come on, 5 heavy weapons. Did we need that? No, we don't. That's too much. That is way too much, guys and gals. Way too much. Now, if you look here, it still says all this stuff is to be announced. But if you actually, well, we don't really know what it's going to be maxed out. But if you go into the game and go to the store and scroll over to the end, you can actually see this robot in game already. And I think it said 5 or 6 seconds was the ability time. And I think it said had like an 18-second cooldown. So you can see those stats if you look at the robot in game. Alright, so this is what the thing looks like. It does have 5 monstrous weapons. 3 are out all the time. 2 hang in the back and only work during the ability. It's got like 24 legs. I don't know what's going on with this thing here. It looks like some sort of weird robotic dog thing with extra legs that it shouldn't have. It sure is fugly looking. I will say that right now. So it looks like after you activated the ability, at least this may change when you upgrade it, but at least right now it's got a 1-second delay on the ability. It's got a 7-second duration and a 16-second cooldown. It's going to come stock with 160,000 health, 26 kilometers per hour, and then it's got the prime sight thing, whatever that is. But yeah. Oh wait, that says max there. Max 1 second. So I don't really know. But I think when you level that up, those will become better. We'll have to wait and see. Tomorrow I should have these things ready to go and play on the Battle Wreck account. So I'll probably be live streaming all the new stuff on the day the update goes live, which is Tuesday the 5th. Tuesday the 5th, we will be live streaming all of this. Alright, so next up on the list, we have the brand new piercer weapons. These are going to be some sort of long-range crossbow weapons. Again, everything just says to be announced, so we have no idea what these things are going to do. Inquiring minds would like to know what this stuff is going to do. Let's go look at it in game really quick. Like I said, these stats will become better as you level this thing up, but it does have 1,100 meter range, a 25-second reload, and 1,063 damage, which will probably become a lot higher. Now, I don't know if the reload time is going to change when you level it up, but it is a very long-range weapon, so yeah. Sniper crossbows, that is coming to the game, everybody. Just what we did not need is a sniper crossbow that's going to beat you up from 11,000 meters when people are running 5 of these things. I don't know. 11,000 meters, I tell you, that is too much. Now it does say every time you hit the target, each hit does more damage. So let's just say you hit somebody 1 time, it does X amount of damage. You hit somebody twice, it does more damage. You hit the same target 12 times, each time it does more damage that you hit the same target with these weapons. I'm just hoping we're not going to be having a bunch of one-shot kills from 11,000 meters across the map. That would not be wonderful. No, it wouldn't. Not at all. Not at all, but that's probably what's going to happen. Now, there's no new information here on the new pilots, but we are going to take a look at the new Titan and the new Titan weapons. So we got a new robot, new weapons, new Titan weapons, pilots. We got a new ultimate robot coming out and all kinds of stuff. But the new Titan weapon, or the new Titan called Atlas, this thing is about to come out to the map. This is going to be a brawler with shields that pretty much go all the way around the thing. So it's going to be really hard to kill this robot. This thing is going to lift you up in the air and slam you down on the ground. So I'm not sure how long your robot's going to stay in the air when you get lifted. And I don't know if you're going to take damage as you get slammed to the ground or what. But yeah, that's going to be the ability. It picks you up and then it smashes you into the ground. And that's probably going to be a little bit uncomfortable, possibly painful to get pile drived. You know, like Randy the Macho Man Savage going, ooh, yeah. I think that was him that did that. Maybe that was Ric Flair. I don't know, but it's going to pile drive you into the ground, guys and gals. That's going to be painful. Now, if you get the pilot for this, it's going to give it a faster cooldown on the ability, and it's going to increase the speed. So basically, the pilot is going to make this thing a lot faster and make it have the ability a lot more often. So you're going to get pile drived a lot more if somebody has the pilot, and if somebody doesn't have the pilot, you will get pile drived into the ground a lot less. Now, on top of that, once it lifts you up in the air, you are going to get EMP'd. So not only does it smash you onto the ground, it also EMPs you, and that's going to be a pain in the buttocks. And it does say once it slams you down, you will take damage. So sometimes stuff on the test server and the live server are not the same. So you can never judge something fully by the test server because they do change things around. However this was on the test server, it may end up being very different. It'll be similar, but the stats could be different. It could just be squishy. It could be super durable. Don't judge anything by the test server. That's just there for them to test things out and get information and then decide what they want to do with the robot, weapons, Titan, whatever it is on the live server. So that just helps them decide how they want to set it up for the live server. Just because it's a certain way on the test server doesn't mean that's how it's going to be when it goes live. So the secondary ability is a high leap. So this thing will do a high leap and activate the shield on the front. So once it goes into that secondary ability, it does have shields all the way around. So it's basically like a Bedware meets a Newton with a jumping Arthur ability. I just made that up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not 100% sure if there's going to be a shield on the back of this thing as well. So if there's not, right, when this goes live, if there's a shield on the back, the sides, and the front, that's going to be crazy. But it might just be the sides and a shield on the front when it activates the ability. So this guy's weak spot might be the back. So we'll find out. We'll see once it goes live if they're going to put a shield on the rear or not. But I don't think they are. So I think shooting this thing in the back is going to be the key. It's kind of like the Ultimate Arthur, right? You get 2 or 3 people, you get a couple of people in front of it, and then somebody's behind it shooting in the back. That's how you kill the Ultimate Arthur. That's probably going to be how you deal with this thing as well. But the worst part is if you shoot the purple shield, it takes all of that damage from the shield and gives this robot more durability. What's the max amount of durability this thing can have? I don't know, but it could be billions or zillions or cajillions of hit points. You never want to shoot a purple shield, guys. Every time you see a purple shield, if you shoot it, it makes the robot do more damage. It gives the robot more healing. It gives the robot more hit points. It does something that makes that robot beat the crap out of you even more when you shoot somebody's purple shield. Do not, I repeat, do not shoot purple shields because, well, you know, you're just helping the enemy when you shoot that purple shield. A lot of people don't realize that, but a purple shield is there to charge up the weapon's abilities, right? Or the robot's abilities, not the weapon's abilities. It will charge up the robot or the Titan's abilities and make them stronger when you shoot their purple shields. So do not ever shoot a purple shield unless you're a big dumb dummy. And I think we all have moments where we're big dumb dummies and we do that. So it happens, but just don't do it. It's a bad idea. So there are going to be brand new Titan shotguns coming out called the Void and the Chasm. And again, Pixonic, I mean, it's a day before the update and they don't have any information on here as to what these things are going to do. So that's not wonderful, right? That's not wonderful. But we do know they're coming out. Let's take a look at these things in game really quick. Okay, so the good news is they did not, oh man, they did not end up putting a shield on the back. So the back is open and the front is open, but when you activate the ability, you definitely get a front shield. And there's a very small chance you could also get a rear shield when the ability activates. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's just going to be a front shield. So there's the robot. All right, so starting shield durability, 15 seconds. That says duration. Starting durability bonus, was that 100,000? That's a million. I don't know what that is. Damage conversion rate, 35%. Cooldown, 15 seconds. Passive ability as a 100,000 durability bonus. And damage conversion rate of 35%. So anyways, these numbers will go up big time once you start upgrading this thing, but this is basically what it looks like here. It looks pretty stupid. That front weapon is like hanging off the front of it. I mean, that's got to make it really off balance. That thing is going to fall over on its face because that front weapon is going to be way too heavy. It's not even going to be able to stand up. Come on, Pixonic, balance your robots, please. Now, it does start off with 450,000 health. It's got 38 kilometers per hour speed, and there's 5 seconds. I don't know what that is. Does that mean the ability can do every 5 seconds? I'm not really sure. Maybe that's the duration of the ability is 5 seconds. That's probably it. I'm really not sure what that means, but those numbers will go up as you upgrade this thing. All right, so here's a quick look at the new Void shotgun. It's got 500 meter range, 6-second reload, 32,000 damage starting. Of course, this is at level 1 and these will go up to level 25. Kinetic rounds, manual, direct fire, volley, rapidly shoots all ammo, reloads while firing, and ignores defense systems. So this thing will go right through people's defense systems. And yeah, this is probably going to be crazy. So these weapons will have a black hole that pretty much damages stuff that's close to them and suppresses people in the area. So bottom line is you don't want to get close to somebody who is using these, or it looks like these weapons will probably be damaging you and suppressing you just because you're close to them. And this is a quick look at the beta version of this weapon. Same stats, should do the same thing, I do believe. And yeah, these are probably going to be just crazy, brutal, destroying weapons. So there is going to be a new King of Titans out on the battlefield. At least I'm pretty sure. Can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure this thing and these weapons are going to be nasty. Alright, so there's the new weapons. Next up, we have Chief Broil. Alright, they've named this Titan Chief Broil. I mean, this pilot, right? I guess he must be a grill cook because he's a broiling chief. There's my bad joke for the day. Hope you didn't like it. I know it sucked. So it looks like at a certain durability, it reloads your Titan's abilities. I don't know. And it gives you 15% more speed. Next up, the new Ultimate Ravana, guys. There is a brand new Ultimate Ravana coming out. 3 medium weapons. It's going to be a brawler, so it's going to be a beast. Durability, we don't know. Movement speed, none of it's on here. They forgot to tell us all about this thing. So, yeah, this is going to be redonkulous. You guys already know the regular Ravana is a pure beast. That thing is a monster on the battlefield. This is probably going to be one of the best robots in the game. I'm just guessing, but if you can get the Ultimate Ravana, I think it's going to completely dominate and destroy everybody. There's also going to be an ultimate cryo coming along with it. This is going to be horrible to have to fight against. So ultimate cryo and ultimate Ravana will be a force to be reckoned with that will blow your buttocks into next week. Now, the original Ravana pilot, there's going to be 2 choices. If you get this ultimate pilot here, the Thomas Pair, This guy's got some glowing boxing gloves and he's ready to punch you right in the nuts. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be painful, but you're going to have to deal with it. He's going to be like, nut punch, bam, and it's going to hurt very badly. So bottom line is, when your ability wears off and you come out of the phase shift like effect that Ravana has, you're going to get defense points for the next 5 seconds. Now personally, I think if you have the Ravana Poe, all those extra ability activations are going to be better than this, but we'll find out once we get to try it. I mean, this might be the preferred pilot, or the Arav Poe or whatever it's called might end up being the preferred pilot. So we'll test them out. We'll find out which one's better once these are released into the game. This is something I won't get on the Battle Rec account until later on. For some reason, you know, the ultimate stuff doesn't usually come out to a little later in the update. So I probably won't get to try out the ultimate cryo or the ultimate Ravana right away. But once those are given to the Battle Rec account, so I do have access to an account that Pixonic owns. They load that down with everything so I can make videos for you guys and show you guys all the new stuff or any build we want, which is great. So thank you to Pixonic for letting me use that account. But eventually we'll get access to these. We'll try them out and see what they're like. There's also going to be something about new clan leaderboards. Now, some people were telling me there was going to be some rebalances, but there's nothing about rebalances. There's nothing about bug fixes or anything else on here. But I will say the game seems to have way less lag since Android got this update, which is great. Now, I don't know exactly how the new clan leaderboard is going to work, but basically everybody in the clan is probably going to be completing tasks to earn extra prizes. So if you're in a clan, this is going to be very handy to you. So being in a clan, yeah, it's a good thing to get extra stuff. Even if it's a small clan, just join some clan, you know, make a clan, join a clan. It's probably easier to join an already existing one that's already going compared to making one and then trying to convince people to join it. That's not exactly easy. So this is just going to be a new way to get a bunch of extra prizes. I really don't know anything about it other than you complete tasks, you get free stuff. I don't know if this is going to be replacing the current tasks thing or if this is just going to be an add-on thing. I don't know if maybe this is just an addition or replacing something else. I have no idea. We'll find out in a couple of days once this goes live. I mean, sometimes these updates start and not every single thing in the update goes live. So this may or may not go live on Tuesday the 5th, but then again, it might. So we'll find out what happens when it does go live. So that's pretty much it. We got the new robot Stryx. We got the Piercer weapons. We got the Atlas weapon, the Atlas Titan. We got the, you know, the new weapons, the Chasm, the Void. We got Chef Broil, whatever. We got Ultimate Ravana. We got Ultimate Cryo. We got Thomas Pair. And we got the new clan leaderboard. So that's pretty much everything they have listed as new in the update right there. But anyways, if you like Roll Robots game news and my bad humor, hit that like button and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that. I would appreciate that big time. Plus, if you hit that little bell and set the notifications to all, YouTube will tell you when we make new videos or live streams, or at least it should. And of course, if you check out the pinned comment or the video's description, you'll find my affiliate links, ways to help support the channel. You'll find all kinds of stuff to help this channel keep running and bring you bad, terrible videos just like this. You'll also find some links to some game news and all kinds of good stuff down there in the video's description and the pinned comment. So check that out, and I think that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching. Even just watching more of my videos or live streams helps this channel out big time. So if you got time, maybe pull one of those up. But that has been the new update news, and you guys and gals are awesome. Lightning out. Hope you have an awesome day, and we will catch you next time. See ya.